Hi, so you're considering getting a Chinese tattoo, but there are 3 things to consider before you do so. Let's jump into it. For type Chinese characters, it is fast, easy, and inexpensive. There are thousands of different styles to choose from, and it's just your best option if you don't want to spend too much money on your Chinese tattoo. The cons of having type Chinese characters is that it can look a little too ordinary. I have walked past so many people with Chinese characters tattooed on them, and if it's gonna look similar to the person next to you, then what's the point of getting a tattoo? So for me, there is just a lack of personal touch if you're getting typed Chinese characters tattooed on you. With handwritten Chinese characters, it has a more personalized look of it. The handwritten Chinese characters that you get tattooed on yourself is 100% limited edition. These characters cannot be replicated, and it just makes it extra unique. If you think about it this way, typed Chinese characters and handwritten Chinese characters can be compared to artificial and fresh flowers. With artificial flowers, no matter how beautiful you make them, there is just a lack of life compared to handwritten Chinese characters with ink and a calligraphy brush, as opposed to something that's been printed and typed out on a device. So the thing with handwritten Chinese characters, right, is that it's like watching a flower bloom. You journey with it, and with every petal that blooms from the flower is a new stroke. Watching life being born out of a Chinese character is very interesting. If you think about it, there is a trend of people getting handwritten messages from their loved ones tattooed on them. For me, that is so much more impactful than a set of type characters tattooed on you. You will never get the same set of characters as opposed to having the same character typed out neatly. Now, the cons of getting handwritten Chinese characters as a tattoo is that it can be a little bit more costly, and it could take a bit longer depending on the turnaround time of your Chinese calligraphy artist or the tattoo artist that you're consulting with. Now, this can be a very sensitive and controversial topic, but we're not going to get into the politics of it. Honestly, it is your choice. If you grew up with simplified Chinese, then go with simplified Chinese. For me, I prefer traditional Chinese. Like many other Chinese kids out there, I used to go to Saturday Chinese school. I picked up traditional Chinese before simplified. In addition to that, I want to honor the way that this ancient art form started, from pictograms to the set of characters that we have today. And it was written in traditional Chinese. So that's just me, but it is your tattoo, so you can decide for yourself. Last but not least, please do your research before you get your Chinese characters tattooed. The last thing that you want is chicken fried rice on your arm or leg instead of "I love my family." Tattoos are 100% permanent, and it hurts. I mean, I got 2 done. I hope that you found this video extra useful and helpful. If yourself or you know someone who is considering getting a Chinese tattoo done, share this with them and let me know what you think. My name's Amelia, and I am a Chinese calligraphy artist from Sydney, Australia, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video. Stay safe and stay unordinary. Bye.